is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle, can't stand you. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's sick.
Wall Street.
Everybody buy it, goes up.
What's your favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? You hit that like, you hit the subscribe. Every morning we talk about the crypto news. Bitcoin is here. The good, the bad, and who you calling ugly, right? Just a little funny. I talked to you yesterday about Bitcoin here and Harmony token at the end of yesterday's video. So not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Today we're not wearing that. Do your own research. Exactly as predicted, as some corny guy would say, right? Well, really, pretty much is exactly what we did at the end of the video. If you watched it yesterday, you would have caught this quickly. 16 likes, 87 views. Thank you so much for the love yesterday. But at the end of the video, as we always give you a sneak peek, so that's why you always watch till the end. I was doing this by myself earlier.
WeareMech.com.
Oh, we got hit with a commercial on our own show. That is fun. All right, we watched it. How cool this looks. Because what's going to happen here is, and that's Harmony 1 token, like I said, it's clear as day. We have to break above that next level. A lot of support here. So what do you expect on the support forever and ever? Well, it's 1711. So that's where you will get resistance. It's facts. If we will break above that 16 I just spoke of, this is the Harmony 1 token. But if you pay attention, definitely to mention, and that's something where we flipped. Lots going on this morning. We don't have time to watch another video, but that was yesterday's video. And you really need to start just checking them out if you can. I understand we have lives. I understand it's hard to do so, but follow Wall Street Pete, sick doing crypto. What's going on is Canada had truck drivers get their butts kicked, right? This is Instagram. Yesterday, they were getting their accounts frozen. Yesterday, I was watching a video, and the video was about how they were received donations for Bitcoin. Then we were talking about this. Very, very big news. We're going to go all how this all just collaborates together. Here's how Putin, Russia, could use Bitcoin and crypto to bypass sanctions. This is a big deal. This is very big news. Anwar, good morning. Sean, good morning. It is Saturday morning. I hope you're enjoying your weekend off if you have so. But Russia's invasion of Ukraine prompted a barrage of financial sanctions aimed at isolating and punishing Moscow. Well, we didn't really punish them. If you pay attention, definitely to mention here, skip that ad there. But understand, they're going to use Bitcoin. They're going to use whatever they can to keep this going. But everyone talks about the bad news, right? Everyone talks bad about it. What about the Bitcoin donations to Ukraine's army surge as Russian forces roll in with 3 million coming just from a single giver? Thank you so much. Bitcoin is doing things. Bitcoin is here to stay, and this is why Bitcoin is huge. You can actually donate, and I'm not here to do this stuff, but I'm here to support, I'm here to educate, and I'm here to teach a little bit of what's going on as Ukrainian NGO has raised over 4 million in Bitcoin for country's army since Russia attacked. Very, very cool. Thought it was very, very unique. And here's how to donate crypto Ukraine without getting scammed. So hit that like and hit that subscribe. You can check this out if you want to check it out. www.thestreets.com. Invest in cryptocurrency so you can donate without getting scammed. They'll tell you how to send it, and you can check it out. So all the good things that do come into it. But one big news I want you to pay attention to, and why Bitcoin is so special. So let's just listen to Ted Cruz, the Texas senator.
Said, I don't like me some truckers, so we're going to seize your assets. So then the court went to try to seize the crypto that was being given to the truckers. And I don't know how many of y'all saw a letter that I actually want to read from. It's a letter from a company, Bitcoin company called Nunchuck. Here's part of the letter. Dear Ontario Superior Court of Justice, our software is free. We do not collect any user identification information beyond email addresses. We also do not hold any keys. Therefore, we cannot freeze our users' accounts. Said, I don't like me some trouble.
Understand how important that is. Ted Cruz, Senator, blasting. So the Canadian government, there is another video of him speaking about the Canadian government, talking about how their currency is going to be worth shit one day. Don't like to badmouth anybody, but do understand that the currencies are going to get destroyed. Bitcoin is going to change the digital currency. It's going to be something totally different. The dollar could be gone. I don't know. We could interchange. I know this is different things. You know, some people may call a conspiracy. Some people, well, I just call it an opinion. Just like any of this is not financial advice. You just hit that like and subscribe. This is for entertainment purposes only, but hopefully to educate you in a better manner. So if you see 1.78 trillion, almost up 1% in the last 24 hours, as we're up and closed almost like 12 higher than that percent. Bitcoin is still steadily racing. If you pay attention, definitely to mention this morning, right here, we are hitting resistance as we should. 41.6, 41.7, just roughly about. I do expect to see if this resistance is going to continue to be real as steel, as you see in the January timeframe. We were support all day long on this red line coming through into the new year of 2022, hoping we would massively punch through the top here and break many resistance levels. But what to pay attention to here for on our next move, what I think can happen, what I think should happen. Now we have two big moves. Let's not cancel out any double bottom M's, triple bottom M to finish us to the 35.6 again. Could very well be, could very well happen, right? We know that's always a possibility. This is crazy what's going on in the world. We're dealing with things that we've never been through before. So Wall Street Pete Sickno and Crypto. If you like some of this stuff, you'll learn a little bit. Please hit the like and subscribe. Maybe share with a friend. I would appreciate that. We're going to talk about the next level of Bitcoin, what we can do to avoid. But Nunchuck, real quick, this is the Nunchuck. Your Bitcoin guarded. So it's your Bitcoin. They put a period there on purpose. You better guard it. And they're giving you the heads up. So go get your ledger. Go get your 12 keyword phrase, password, and protect yourself, you know? And that's the worst part. If Coinbase, the platform, instead have that, and they have your key phrase, well, guess what? You are in control of your own key phrase. Go get it. They have some, and if you have some, well, they can't get yours. So understand how important dry storage, understand how important it is to gain. Like I said yesterday, we would hit some type of resistance. Magically, the line bounces here. Well, we're doing that exactly. Consolidating, if I were to pull out the Fibonacci sequence to see where we're going through to this, I already told you about 17 cents. So 17.2, looking to get maybe some profits here if you would like to choose to on the Harmony One token, as they were doing this in Denver, Colorado. They had an event for the NFTs, and they were tipping some of the associates that work there. So I thought it was really cool. They were creating a wallet just so they could get the tips. Understand how cool that is. That's insider, I guess, if you don't want to know, because there's nowhere on the internet. I tried Googling Dover, Colorado, and Denver, Colorado. I tried Googling it, and in Colorado, couldn't find nothing. It was so weird. So pay attention to that. Someone told me they were collecting tips, and that's all I needed to know. They were a good, viable source. So pay attention to what we're doing here. I do believe this is the shoulder. I already told you this. The shoulder would be absolutely phenomenal. Harmony One token at the 17 cents. And if we would bounce back up, we would finally hit some major resistance. I think at the 20 cents, we did bring that up and tell you. So pay attention to that. There is ultimate resistance at this point in time frame here. If you were stuck in at this price, I would, and sucked in is just as well as a good word to say, I would definitely wait for that to come and then take my profits, or at least mitigate, or perhaps just call it a flat even. squash. Because a lot of people I know, you got in on this sideways boring action. You got excited. This was a fake pump, and you're a 2-minute pump chump. We went down, and now we're getting a head and shoulders inverted coming through. You'll see this shoulder come back up, and we're going to pump right through. So, all right, we have a good audience right now. This morning, it's been a hot minute. We haven't talked about altcoins. Who wants to do live TA? Let's go. First person right now to type in the super chat, and I'll get into the chat right now while we sit here and just BS. What is the altcoin you would like to go over? Jill, thank you so much. I do have her on my Instagram friend, and it's Kuro Shop if you want to check it out if you're a friend of mine. That is a beautiful beads. The eye of the tiger eyes. I'm horrible at it. And the black onyx. So I do like it. And it does give you the strength. And I got the yin yang as well in there. And she made this for me. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So if you want to check it out, she is a very, very good person to be able to trust in that. So I'm waiting on the super chat here to come in the stream. And we're going to talk about the next altcoin that you would like for Wall Street Pete to maybe break down. So let's see what we can do here. We're sitting here sipping on some coffee this morning. I wish we can get some music. Maybe I'm going to hire someone one day to get some music in the background. It's pretty easy for me to do, but there it is, CeeLo. So without further ado, and Cardano, we may break them both down immediately. CeeLo, it's tough. CeeLo has been a sleeping giant. Is a sleeping giant. Does, if nobody really understands what it does, well, CeeLo is part of the mobile app system, digital gold for the mobile system. So let's see where CeeLo is. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that price and seen what that's done. If anybody's seen Jasmy, you would flip your lid. We're going to just type it in because it's a lot easier to do instead of giving everyone a headache. So we do live TA, CeeLo. Let's see here, CeeLo. I will probably add this one right there. Put it in. Let's go. So right, without further ado, $2.40. I'm in the hourly chart. This is showing similar to what the Harmony token was doing. I don't want you to get too excited, but just on the hourly really quick, getting an understanding of what I see and how the trend lines do come through from 1 hour to the 4 hourly. We're checking them out, right? Let's see what we're doing for Anwar. He was the first one here with the wife watching you. That's awesome. I can't seem to get that off. You got to right click for that to happen. So this is Binance. So it came on Binance October of this year. So I'm not really thrilled with that. So we're going to get rid of that one. Let's look for CeeLo on here. It says I haven't. Come on, CeeLo. There it is. Okay. Much, much better. All right. So this is the USDT Tether. This is a much, much better chart. This is the 4 hourly, and if you see the prices, this thing got massively insane in the September timeframe at $10. $10 was looking good. So we jump when we don't know what you're doing in a token, right? And you're fresh, and you're really, really fresh on a token. And, you just want to open up your charts. Well, what you want to do is probably start off with the daily. This is Wall Street, Pete Sicto, and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We go over charts daily. We go over TradingView. This is TradingView. It's free. You can get it. You don't have to pay $10 a month to have the less ads and stuff. You could just sit here and keep doing this. What's going on? Green Tools in New York City. So if you see, this is one humongous falling wedge. It really is insane if you look at it, and that's why we look at the daily. If we could really get this perfect, we would really tighten this up to a little nicer frame here, but this is okay. This is a rough draft. We're doing this for Anwar. We're doing CeeLo. We're going to go Cardano, and then we're going to end the show, and this is what we do for some of our loyal followers. Now, that's one big humongous falling wedge. Something similar, a little similar to what the Bitcoin I want to see do, and I'm really glad that we did this. Thank you so much, Anwar, because I skipped what I wanted to do on Bitcoin, and I meant to say I expect Bitcoin to do this in the ascending triangle pattern somewhat, and then maybe dip into the higher high and just start kind of like getting a less high every time we see that, to where it just mitigates and gets a little more insignificant and coils up here to where we may get a significant breakout. If you a Ted Cruz fan, I'm done with this channel. I don't even know who Ted Cruz is until that video. So believe it or not, that's the truth. Didn't say I support the man. I just liked what he said in that skit. So you could take it how you like it. Don't know the man outside of any of that. So please put that into consideration however you would like. I do not beg people to stay. I do not beg people to leave. Actually, I have done that. I'm a liar, but no secret. Definitely do not know anything about the man's plans of anything going further into the political world. I do not follow politics as much as you would think. I don't like politics for that exact reason. So let's get back into the crypto world. I did just like that he was talking about what they did for the Bitcoin donation, and maybe some of the people are getting this misread. So let's get that cleared up because a lot of people don't understand maybe what I was saying. So this gentleman, Ted Cruz, read a letter that said to the Nunchuck app, which is free, they basically hold your Bitcoin. They don't have any key phrases or any way to give to the government. So basically, what it is they're going to say to the government, we cannot freeze the accounts of your Bitcoin or your crypto because we don't hold the keys. So I was using that literally political moment, speech, whatever he was saying, because it was related to the Bitcoin. So if you understand that, we're always going to talk about Bitcoin. We're not really going to get into politics here. It is horrible to see that people are, losing their lives. And let's be real, still here. But let's get back into this crypto because this is a hot mess talking about politics. I can't stand it. I would never tell you anything about politics because I don't have that expertise. I'll tell you about crypto, and I'll tell you about some charts and what I see, and the research that we do every day to keep up with this massive and crazy world that we live in. And understand war has to happen and things have to happen for Bitcoin to really just stand out and prevail here through this bear market. And if you understand what's going on already, they're using Bitcoin. CeeLo is coming down to this falling wedge as we are totally off topic this morning, but we do have people in the chat, which is excellent. I don't mind conversing, talking with you, but I wanted to get this over with here. If you see CeeLo at the top here was $11 on this chart. That's what it was pretty much here at a high. We did not see anything since then. And if you look at the crypto market, let's be real, everything has done that. I mean, there's prices here that we've seen 35 cents. Harmony, that's down more than 2 times. If you understand 11, this is significantly down. Bitcoin Ami is trading $1.31. This is why you have to buy the dip. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you do your own research and you do follow everything I say here, you do understand that these are time-stamped, and most of the things I say here are coming to light. They actually do happen. We are pretty decent. I think it's a great show. I love the followers. I love the comments. I love everything you guys have to say. So pay attention to what's going on in the crypto market. A lot of things are being definitely brought to light. I mean, this war somehow that is starting to happen between Russia and Ukraine is getting involved into the crypto world here. Sanctions may no longer be something that Biden can use. So I'm just talking the facts, the truths. I don't care what their plan is. I don't believe their plans. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit if you ask me. Why I don't like it. So now you know who I am. So follow this. If you do pay attention, definitely to mention that the very, very next big resistance support level is 371 on Mars. So if you're watching after it took 10 minutes to finally get your answer, and I do apologize. You're going to look at the 371 if you have some patience. Put an order in maybe for 370, just get the heck out if you would choose to, because, well, what could happen is you're going to get the inverted head and shoulders pattern developing down here. Head coming through, and then you're going to get, like I said, what happened with that Harmony token. You're then going to get that shoulder pattern across, and that shoulder, I don't know exactly where it'll form, but if I were a betting person, 320, somewhere in there, perhaps even right here it may start. Resistance 293. And then you'll see it go sideways, consolidate a little, and then the shoulder back up. So not financial advice, but obviously pay attention to what's happening here in the market. Pay attention to the high volatile waves. This is the daily. So it is hard to pay attention to the daily. But if you see, it does look like we may start finding support. Hopefully we are done going down. But you never know in this crypto market with war, with everything that is happening. You have to understand. But there is a trend that is changing from the January 2nd time frame. And I've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. January 22nd, for some reason, 2022 is a sign of life. And talking about new higher and lows, well, there it is. So pay attention. Definitely to mention on that. It's right in there. We skip. Let's see if we can keep up and get the next pump. The next pump would be somewhere to the 46,000 level. So if this is the end of the video now. We're going to get to Cardano and then end it. 2 big levels on the bullish end. We're looking for the 41.7 breakout. If the 41.7 breakout breaks, well, guess what? Wall Street Pete will put a long position in. I'm looking to see the 4-hourly close above there. I know it sounds crazy, but we can do it. And if we do start to break above, I will then put a long position in. If not, well, then you already know there's going to be a short position here in, but perhaps there will be another long position on the descending on the fall. So we don't like putting long positions when it's going up, of course, but if you do see on the daily, a 4-hourly as we flip-flop, this is now the 4-hourly. Each candle represents 4 hours. There is a resistance level somewhere here smacking around, and we will wonder to see if the 41,006, 41,007 can finally break out. And if it does, well, that's when it's going to go to 46. And I do believe we will talk about the next levels from that moment on. Pretty crazy, pretty wild how the crypto market can go all the way down. And as it did, all the way down to 34.3. A lot of people, that was the day, February 20th, 2022. I remember waking up that morning, if whatever morning it was, the 20, let me see, what morning was it? Because we went down. The morning we went to 34,000 was February 23rd, I believe, coming into the 24th. That was the day they actually started shooting missiles. So remember that, and that's what it did. The fear was real as steel. And if you see, we matched those candles on the upward trend. So this may have been the inverted head. And I'll tell you right now, the more and more I look at this 4-hourly, there is a shoulder coming. And if that shoulder's coming and it's going to match, it's going to hit the levels we spoke of. So Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. I think we're going to save Cardano for tonight. But do pay attention. Something similar is still happening. I don't know if there's another bounce through, but this could be playing out the same narrative. Looking for that, and then a shoulder coming through somewhere above the peak of this 112-ish. Look at that across. If you see 110 in that realm. So if you see that coming through, we're looking for the 122 price. There is something to talk about on the 4-hourly, and 122 price Cardano. A lot of people would take that, as that would almost be about a nice 60%, 75% move just off the top of my head. But Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Crazy gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Just a gentleman who holds this to my heart very closely. New York, New York. Times are rough today. So we talk about, hopefully, in the future, being able to help the people who are cold, people who are freezing, people who are homeless, people who are less unfortunate. But one day I do really want to have my video showing us making sandwiches, helping other people. As soon as we can get this Bitcoin price to 100K and really just start getting excited, right? We got to get excited. We need to be positive. We need to work out. Listen to a good song. If you woke up this morning in a bad mood, right? Your kid's screaming, you got a headache, you have a hangover, you went out and drank last night, put on a good tune. Put your feet back up in bed and don't let your feet touch the floor until you put on some good jam that makes you feel better. Tonight, I'm going to try tonight. I'm going to try later today. We're going to do the Cardano. So we got to talk about some Cardano. It's important. There is an XRP update. I did hear about XRP making some headways in the news if you want to check it out. But we'll talk about that as well. There are a couple things I would like to go over. Remember, do not trade on emotion. Please be careful in the comment section. Oh, they are so bad in the comment section. I woke up to 35 comments. I thought all of you were going nuts. It was one person asking a question. How do you trade? I don't know what to do. And it was 35 people commenting on a scam chain link going on a link of just constant talks. The person who started the chat had the guy Fernandez name that they're supposedly supposed to contact and send your BTC to. His name was in their name. How stupid are they? So all the red flags are there. Please be careful. Like I said, have a great day. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Hit that like and hit that subscribe because we're going on a ride. And we're going to the moon and we're going soon.